here too technical. As you can see, the company C. Jensen were kind enough to send me over their AUMI-AIOS. This is a 10.1 inch tablet. It has 64-bit octa-core processor. It has Android 15 running on it. So we're just going to get this unboxed. And this is an Amazon sold tablet off of Amazon. So let's just get this unboxed real quick and see what all comes in the box. Alrighty there. So when you open it up, you are greeted with the tablet. It is in this plastic paper here. Take it out, open it up like so. This is what it's gonna look like. You do have a nice big bezel around there, so do keep that in mind. You get your manual. So this is the C107 and it's for the C108. This is your manual. As you can see, tell you how to use the tablet and so on and so on. I should not need this, but you do get your block for charging and your USB-C charging cable, which I won't need this. I have a lot of these. There is nothing else at the bottom of your box. So now let's just close this back up. And this paper off. This, then you want to peel off the front, but pretty much it just shows you where your front camera is right there. You get your volume up and down buttons. You get your power button. You get your TF card where you can put an SD card in there. You get your Type-C, earphone jack, speaker, microphone, and another speaker. This is where you would plug in your headphones. It's your headphone jack. You get your 2 speakers at the bottom here. At the top you get nothing. This is what the back looks like. One little camera. It is hard plastic. It does feel nice in the hand. The only thing I'm not really a fan of is the big bezels, but that is to be expected. So let's just power this on and see if we get any kind of juice. And I'm going to walk you through some of the settings and show you how much you can go purchase this for yourself on Amazon. And then we will move forward. See if it has any juice. There it is, powering up. Right here, this is where your SD card will go. If you have one, I currently don't have one at the moment, but this is where your SD card will go. This is your USB-C charging port. Let's hit start. Hold on. English, start. English, yep, United States. So now we need to put in my Wi-Fi password. So let me do that real quick. Get that connected up. Oh, my tablet is at 90%, so that is good to go. Did not. Alrighty. Says it's getting your tablet ready. In the meantime, let me go to Amazon and see if we can pull up the tablet. Hello. So it is loading. Let it load. Go to Amazon real quick. While that's loading, so this is currently the tablet that they sent me over. This tablet will run you $75.99 plus tax. You get this in 2 different colors. So you get it in a black color, which is what they sent me. And you also get it in a grayish color. And this is just some of the information. You can pause this and read it for yourself. But it's Android 15. It's an octa-core processor. It has facial ID, 5,000 milliamp battery, 24 gigabyte plus goes up to 100 gigabytes of storage, 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi, 5G, split screen. You get your 121. Oh, this is my aspect ratio, 1280 by 800. You get a 8 megapixel camera, 5 megapixel camera. Like I said, this is a 10.1 inch IPS display. You can expand the storage up to 1 terabyte. 2.0 gigahertz octa-core processor, 128 gigabytes of RAM, 24 gigabytes of RAM. And that is pretty much some of the specs of this tablet that they were kind enough to send me out. So just for right now, I'm not going to set the tablet up. I'm going to hit don't copy. I just want to get into the tablet so we can go over some of the basics and see what it looks like. So I'm just letting it load. So of course it wants you to sign into your Google account. So let me do that off camera real quick. Get all signed in. Hold on, it wants me to do the yes, that was me. Let me go back. Do that over. Alrighty. Alright, yes, that's me. Just get back into the tablet here. Okay, so let it load. It says getting account info. And I'll probably speed this part up through the video so it won't take so long. Okay, folks, so now we can put in my PIN to open up the device. Alrighty. I'm gonna hit more accept. Other device. I'm gonna hit turn on backup just for now. It says let's connects nearby, find and share with your device. So I'm gonna hit agree. See how long this takes for me to get everything connected over from my Z Fold 7. Alright, let's hit skip. Skip. No thanks. It's getting your tablet ready. It's kind of dark right now, but that's because it's not up to date. So this is what your display is going to look like on your tablet once you get in it. Got everything set up. You slide up, you get your app drawer here. You get your physical buttons. I'm going to have to see if there's a way I can cut those off because I will not need physical buttons. Slide down, you do get your bar notification panel. Turn the brightness up for the tablet. As you can see there, you get your Bluetooth, your auto rotate, screenshot, airplane mode, do not disturb, screen record, night light, cast, flashlight. You can come in here and edit that to add more or take less away. Come here and you can clear all of your information. You get your search bar, but you can remove that if you want to remove it. Let's go into settings real quick. Okay, so this is what your settings is going to look like. Let me turn the brightness down a tad bit. This is what your settings is going to look like. So you get network and internet settings. So right now I am on Wi-Fi. You get a choice to use an Ethernet cable if that's something that you want to do. Hotspot and tethering, VPN, private DNS. You get your Bluetooth connection mode there. You get some of your apps. You get default apps, cloned apps, screen time, cloud media app, unused apps. You get your notification panel right here. Notification, app notification, notification history, conversation, notification bubbles, notification red, reply and control, notification on lock screen, sensitive notifications, skip lock screen. You get your do not disturb. You get your flash notification, wireless emergency alerts, hide silent notifications and status bar, allow notification snoozing, notification dot on app icon, and enhance notifications. Then you get your battery. So right now we're at 86%. This is a 5,000 milliamp battery. You come in here, you get your battery usage. So this will tell you how much battery you've been using on your tablet. That's something that you want to have access to. You have access to it right there. Let's go back. You get adaptive battery percent. You get use Wi-Fi power saving strategy, app standby optimizer, stop app after screen lock, auto launch management, and power intensive apps. You get your storage. So right now we're using 32 gigabytes out of 128 gigs of storage. We have 96 free gigabytes of storage left. Like I said, it's running Android 15. Get storage manager, get sound, get your display. Right now it is on light mode. I am going to change it to dark mode because everything looks better when it's in dark mode. So just like that, I just turned it over to dark mode. I'm going to leave it on dark mode. Get your display size and text. So if we go here, we can change the size of the icons to make them bigger or smaller. I'm going to leave them small right now. You get your night light colors, color contrast, auto rotation screensaver, hide navigation bar, hide status bar, hide pull down menu. You get pull up to show navigation bar. You got show real-time network speeds, color enhance, color bright, contrast, saturation, black white mode, smart backlight. You come in here to wallpaper, so this is your wallpapers and style. You come in here and you can just pick what kind of wallpaper you want on your display. And since this is Android 15, you do get the little choice of trying to match your wallpaper and your icons the same. If that's something that you're into, you can match the colors perfectly. You do get shortcut. Hold on, let's go back. What happened? You do get shortcuts, show notifications on the lock screen, more lock screen options. You come here and you can change your wallpaper. Here's your home screen setup. You do get themed icons, so we can change that there so they can match a tad bit better. You get your accessibility mode. You get your security and privacy mode. You get your location, password, key and passwords. You get your digital well-being, just tells you about your device and how much you're using your device. And then you get your system. So you come in here and check for your system updates. And let's see if we have an update. No, we do not. And I wouldn't recommend you get this tablet if you're thinking it's going to get updates like some of your Samsung tablets, because this probably won't get any kind of updates. If anything, it may get a security patch. But right now we're on Android security update, which is May 2005, and it's October right now. So take that from what it is. You're not going to get a lot of updates on this tablet, security patches, but you should still be good to go. This is the device name. So this is the C109. However you say this name here, I do not want to butcher the name of the tablet, but that's the name of the tablet. It tells you the storage. It tells you the battery. It tells you the processor, your camera, your resolution, your screen size, certification information, legal information, the model, the version number, so on and so on. Then if you tap on here, you'll be able to get developer options, so it'll give you more access to using your tablet if that is something that you are into. So now let's take it back to the home page, back to the home screen, and I changed the icons. As you can see, they are now matching that lovely wallpaper there. You do get your Google Play Store right here. Come in here and download apps. As you can see, it is kind of sluggish, so do keep that in mind. It's not just going to be the fastest speed, but it does what it needs to do. It'll get the job done. You know, if you're just somebody out there want a little cheap tablet, or you want to get a decent tablet, budget-friendly tablet for your kids or even for yourself, this may be the way to go. Let's go to YouTube and just test out the sound real quick so we can see how this tablet will perform. If you are getting this tablet to watch videos or listening to music. Let's just see how it will sound. So let's just do this video right here real quick. Let's see here. Yeah, too technical. So as you can see, turn the volume all the way up. At TCL. I don't know how well you can hear that. TCL Tab 8 next paper 5G. This will be released. The sound, it's nothing that's gonna blow you away. It is okay for, you know, the price that you're getting this at. This is a $79 tablet, so you do have to look at this for what it is. You know, this is not anything that costs too much money, but it is decent for the price that you're getting it for. You do get access to camera, but I would recommend using a tablet for taking pictures, because these photos are not going to look that great, but we will take a photo just so you can see. I wouldn't recommend this tablet for taking photos, not photos that you want to post anywhere. Maybe just if you like to play and take photos, yeah, then you can get it. But like if you're trying to post them to YouTube and not YouTube, to Instagram and stuff like that, I would say no. And there's your front facing camera, as you can see. Let's see here. I'm waving at you guys right there. That is what that's going to look like. Yeah, you can use this for video calls and stuff like that, but I wouldn't just be taking it out trying to take photos and so on and so on. Even if this had better camera quality, I still wouldn't recommend you use a tablet for taking photos and pictures and so on and so on, because that's not really what they are meant for. These are really just meant for playing some light gaming, playing light games on it, maybe puzzle games or a little Subway Surfer, or, you know, just browsing the web and then just watching like videos, listening to some music and so on and so on. But I mean, it could get the job done if that is just what you want to use it for, but I wouldn't try to upload any high intensity games on this tablet, because it's not going to do what you want it to do. Because like I said, this is a little bit jumpy. As you can see, it's a little sluggish, but it will get the job done for the price that it costs. Sometimes you have to take that in mind when you're spending a certain amount of money on a certain product. If it's lower in cost, yes, it's going to perform, but it's not going to be able to do everything something that costs $200 or $300 may do. You know, it'll do it okay, but then when you start pushing it to do other things, then that's when you run into a problem. I'll have to try to test out some games on here, because I really don't do a lot of gaming. Maybe I'll do some casual games and come back and let you know my thoughts about running casual games. I'll probably just use this tablet for checking stuff out on YouTube, maybe watching YouTube videos, searching the web, so on and so on. But let's go over some of the apps that's already installed on the device. So you do not really have to worry about any kind of bloatware, but you do get something called AI Cloud Frame. So this is an app that was already pre-installed on this device. This is an app that was already pre-installed on this device. You do get your Google Assistant, you get your calculator, your calendar, your camera, you get your Google Chrome, you get your clock, you get your contacts, Google Drive, Google Files, Google Find Device, you get your Gmail, you get your Google Search, you get your Google TV, Google Keep Notes, Google Maps, Google Meet, Google Messenger, you get Miracast Receiver. I'll have to test that out later. Google Photos, the Google Play Store, Safety. You get your Settings app, Sound Recorder. You get Video Player, YouTube, and YouTube Music. But I'm going to come here and uninstall some of these, because some of these I'm not going to use any of these at all. So you can come in here and disable. You should be able to uninstall some, but some of them you'll just be able to go in there and disable some. Right now, let me go to the settings. because I want to see if we can get rid of the physical buttons, because I'm not a fan of that. So let's see if we type in gesture, navigation gestures. Navigation gestures. No, there's nothing in there like that. It's just navigation. Navigation mode. Okay, here we go. So here, let's go to navigation mode. If you go in here, you can get rid of those physical buttons, and that is what I'm going to do because I don't care for that. That's old-timey, so I'm just going to hit gesture navigation. And just like that, there are no longer those 3 buttons. The back home buttons are gone. So if I want to just go to different apps, I just swipe up just like that to get to the different apps that I want to get to. As you can see, this is your recent apps. So if you come here, you do get a trash can, and you'll be able to just delete everything at one fingertip here. Like I said, you get your Bluetooth mode here. You can cut that on and off if that's something that you're into doing. Let's go back into the settings real quick. Let's check the display. You get high for higher text quality. So we're going to leave that on high. Let's go back. You can also hide the navigation bar if that's something that you want to do. So it's hidden. So now that line is no longer there, but it still will work the same way. It should still work the same way as it will. Oh, so when you hide the navigation bar, it brings back those 3 buttons there, but we're going to get rid of that real quick because I don't like that. So let's just go back to display. Cut that back on. So there, it'll bring me my navigation bar right back up. And then you also can come in here and get about, like we were just in this mode right here. Overall, so far, this is a okay, decent budget-like tablet. Geared toward, I'm going to say geared toward people looking for something that they can just search the web on or download some books to read. Not doing anything too heavy because it is kind of jumpy. It is kind of laggy. But if you do light things on this, if you do what this tablet was intended for you to do, you will not have any problems. But if you try to push it and do too many things at once, then you'll see a problem. Like maybe if you have a lot of apps opened at once and you do not close the apps in the background, then you may run into a little problem. But as you can see, it's kind of choppy when you're scrolling, but it's not too bad. Like I said, it's not too bad. I've used tablets like this before. I got my hands on some of the more expensive tablets, so it's not too bad. You just have to know what you can use and what you can do on this tablet before you pick it up for yourself. So I will make sure I drop a link in the description to where you can go pick this tablet up for yourself. I hope you found this video helpful, and I will catch you in the next one. I'm out.